Renaissance 5th and 6th graders. My name is Meredith and I'm an instructor here at the Keystone Science School, and I'm sending you this video to introduce myself as well as to introduce some forest research tools that we have available to use during your field days here. So with that, your assignment as a class is to determine a list of variables that can be tested using the tools that we have available to use. The first tool we have is a dichotomous key. And this is where you make choices and to determine the identity of a tree and to look at the makeup of the trees in a forest. The second tool we have available to you is what's called a spherical densitometer. And this is this domed mirror that's broken out into a grid, and you hold it above you and you use it to look at the canopy cover and to determine what is the canopy composed of. And then you're going to record that data on this sheet, and you use that to make some conclusions depending on the other variables. The third tool we have available to you is a soil sifter. And the soil sifter is this big, tall cylinder, but each layer has progressively thinner and thinner mesh. And this is used to determine the makeup of the soil, how much clay there is, how much sand. It's used to look at particle size, it's used to look at organic materials, and you use this really handy soil card to guide you to those answers. The fourth tool we have available to you is a soil moisture meter, and this one's fairly simple. You stick this into the soil, and it gives you a reading as to how much moisture is in the soil. The fifth tool we have available is what's called a diameter at breast height. And this is a fancy measuring tape that's already divided by pi, and you wrap it around a tree at about 4.5 feet high or at your chest height. And this is used to determine things like susceptibility to the mountain pine beetle and perceived tree age. The last tool we have available is a tree corer. And these we twist into the tree, and then we get out a really neat tree core like this. And it's a minimally invasive way to look at the tree's layers, to look at the rings of the tree to determine the age, and it's also used to look at the presence of the blue stain fungus. So with those 6 tools you have available to you, I'd like you guys to brainstorm a list of variables that you can test using these. And we look forward to seeing you guys on Thursday and Friday next week so that we can do some science in the field. Thanks.